Google also.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aisha, and today we shall be discussing about the role of technology in managing student data. Now, what is this educational data? It refers to all the information that is collected about students during the teaching learning process. So, schools collect various types of data, such as academic data, assessment data, behavioral data, as well as attendance data. Include this, they also collect something known as a demographic data. Now, this data it helps the teachers understands how the students learn, how they behave in the class as well as in the school, and how they progress over time. So, teachers collect this data continuously during classroom activities, during the assessments and observations. So, educational technology helps us to organize all this collected data in a systematic, organized, as well as an efficient manner so that it can be used for future references. Next, educational data is directly connected to students. Why? Because it represents their learning journey. Now, student data helps the teachers identify the individual strengths, the learning gaps, behavioral patterns, as well as their readiness to learn. Now, for example, assessment data, it shows how well a student understands a concept, while attendance data, it shows their engagement with the school. Now, this relationship, it allows the teachers to personalize instruction and provide appropriate support to each student. Now, the schools collect different types of data, such as academic data, which includes the grades and the progress reports, and then the assessment data, which includes the formative as well as the summative assessment results. And the behavioral data includes the participation, the conduct, the classroom behavior, as well as their social skills. Then, attendance data, it shows the presence and punctuality of the student. Now, while these data types are combined, when these data types are combined, the teachers get a fair, holistic understanding of each student. So now schools generate large volumes of student data, also referred to as big data. Now, managing such data manually is quite time consuming and prone to errors, definitely. So, technologies such as Excel, learning management systems, Google Forms, data management softwares, they help us to organize, store, and analyze this data efficiently. Now, this supports data driven decision making, where teaching strategies are based on evidence rather than assumptions. Now, as shown in this screenshot, this attendance data is collected using Microsoft Excel. Now, I have just created a sample over here. So, you can see that the attendance data is basically an important form of behavioral data because it helps the teachers identify absenteeism patterns and understand the student engagement. So, Excel, it is used because it allows automatic calculations, visual formatting, as well as easy data tracking. Next, okay, for example, let's go back to that. For example, now students who score low, okay, let me get back here. Okay. Now, attendance data, we all know it provides us visual summaries of how many students are present that day, how many students are absent, and it gives you a fair picture of the strength of the class. Next, we come to this assessment data. Now, this helps us analyze the learner's readiness and the learning levels. Now, technology allows the teachers to quickly analyze the results, identifying their strengths, their weaknesses, and plan differentiated instruction. Now, in the screenshot, you can see, for example, students who score low, they can receive additional support. And the students who are high achievers can get further challenging tasks. So you see, we can support differentiated instruction in this case because this gives like a ready picture of what is happening here. Next, we come to something called as another tool which can be used for assessment data besides Excel is something called as Google Forms, which I have over here. Now, over here also you can see you can create certain differentiated questions or certain questions which are, maybe not complex, but something to gain a fair idea of where the student stands. So basically, for formative assessments, it is an ideal thing to use. So you see, when the child answers, the entire thing can be got in a analyzed and graphical presentation, which helps it which helps it easy for the teachers to understand. Next, we are coming to something called as behavioral data. Now, behavioral data is recorded digitally. Why? Because it helps us to track the student participation as well as the classroom behavior. Now, sometimes if the child has not submitted certain assignments or homeworks, so here the teachers can understand their engagement, social skills, and this technology like learning management systems or Excel. Now, again, I have here a screenshot. So, over here, it helps the teachers to monitor patterns over time and plan any kind of early interventions whenever required. See, I'd like to even make it clear that no personal identifiable information is shared in any of these data. That is why I have specifically used student ABCD. So, no names and schools, the name of the teachers are all fictional. So, none of it resembles anyone. So, overall, educational technology, it plays a vital role in managing students' data. It enables teachers to collect, to analyze, to organize, and to use this data effectively to improve their teaching as well as the learning of the students. So, technology, it supports data-driven teaching, personalized learning, as well as certain ethical practices. So, when used responsibly and ethically, technology empowers teachers to provide quality instruction and supports the student success. Right? Thank you very much.